Hello, my name is Andy and I am the village idiot, a man with a car and a GoPro, and there's still an unhealthy amount of time on these hands right here. Okay, I am in northeast Derbyshire today and I'm stood on a bridge over a river. Here's the river. That right there is the River Amber, and that forms the boundary between Amber Valley and northeast Derbyshire. But then the river cuts north and forms a parish boundary instead between Wessington and today's, which is Shirland and Higham. So this is the Hallfields area to the far west of Shirland, but the main meat of Shirland village is that way, and that's where we're going right now. Okay, the rest of Shirland back towards Hallfields is pretty much residential, but I didn't think it would be fair to not at least mention it along this road here. It's generally speaking just housing. There's one more thing I'd like to show you here before we move on to Higham, and that is this road right here, which is opposite the church. This is Pit Lane, which suggests to me that this road would have been where Shirland Pit would have been somewhere down there. And these days, if you go down there, you'll find something completely different, and that's this, and that's Shirland Golf Club. Okay, let's move on to Higham. So if you keep walking down Main Road, you eventually come back to where this video began, at Hallfields. I'm just going to walk down here a few more paces, probably not too much further, and then I'll turn around and head back to the car, and the rest of Higham will be covered in the car with the GoPro on the dashboard, because there's quite an extensive bit of it which runs up there, up the A61, that I can drive around. Sometimes old buildings give you clues as to what they used to be. I'd wager this one was definitely an old pub. If you look above the door here, you can see that says Mansfield, and Mansfield is a type of ale, type of bitter. So I imagine at some point this building right here would have been a pub. There's also a primary school I passed here as well, along this road right here to the left as you look at it in this shot. Just thought I'd mention that as well. And that's pretty much Mickley. Right, there's one place left to go in the parish of Shirland and Higham, but that will come at you right after today's picture bit, and that's coming up now. Okay, so if you head to the east out of Shirland, you come to a little village called Stonebroom. Here it is, Stonebroom. Now, it's generally speaking very residential, but this place has got quite a bit of history to do with mining. Let's have a little walk around and see if we can see some of it. So the mining history I speak of in Stonebroom is actually to do with housing. Now if you take a look at these houses here, these terraced houses, these are on Chapel Street down the side of the Methodist Chapel, and there used to be 8 rows of terraces somewhere in Stonebroom that have now been demolished, and they were all for colliery workers. And this leads me to today's TVI Ask the Locals segment, because I don't know whereabouts they would have been. So are there any Stonebroom locals out there who know where those terraces may have been located? Please let me know. They were called the Blocks. Thank you, Randall family from 2012 for this bench, because this is where I'm going to end this video for Shirland and Higham outside the Church of St Peter's here in Stonebroom. This one has been quite hard to film, to be honest with you, because it's so spread out. There's so many different places to go to in Shirland and Higham. You haven't just got Shirland and Higham, you've also got Stonebroom and you've got Mickley, and of course Hallfields as well. A lot to film and a heck of a lot to put together into one video, but hopefully I've covered all the major bits. If there's anything else that you think I maybe should have covered in this area of northeast Derbyshire, then you know what to do. The comment box is right down there. Please do let me know if there's anything else that I may have missed in this area. Let's be honest, it's probably likely. But for now, this has been the parish of Shirland and Higham, and you can see another northeast Derbyshire parish on this channel next Wednesday at 2:30. I've been Andy, I've been the Village Idiot, and I'm out.